Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about all of the fragrances that I wore last week. So I am going to jump right in, as always. So one of the first ones that I wore last week is this beauty. This is Mercedes-Benz Club Black, and this is one that you guys recommended this to me on a live at one point, and oh my gosh, I love this. It gets compared to Guerlain Spiritus Double Vanille a lot. I don't think that it smells like Spiritus Double Vanille. I have tested them side by side, but it's still beautiful. It's still a really beautiful, sweet, slightly resinous, woody vanilla. And I do love it. I did layer this over some vanilla lotion. I smelled amazing. It was super cozy. It was like a really rainy day that day too. So it was just like a really beautiful, super cozy, sweet vanilla fragrance to wear in the yucky rain. So anyways, that is the first one I wore. That is Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Next is one that, this is funny. So this is Ariana Grande. This is the intense version. This is Ariana Grande Cloud. This is the intense version. This is my favorite version. I love them both, but I love the intense the most. My husband was sitting in here. I was like piddling around, and he was sitting in my chair here, and we were just kind of talking. And he sometimes, when he sits in here with me and like we're chatting, he'll just start randomly like picking up perfumes and smelling them. Well, he picked this one up and smelled it, and he was like, gosh, why can't you just wear this perfume every single day? And I was like, yeah, it is a good one. I could, if I weren't so obsessed with perfume, I could definitely see myself wearing it every day, but you know, I can't. But anyways, yeah, I did wear this, and I absolutely love this. This fragrance is an absolute beast. This one, after about 4 hours, it does start to wear quite close to the skin. I can still smell it though, and that's all I care about. It doesn't matter to me if anybody else can or not. But this is beautiful. It smells just like cloud. It's got that Baccarat Rouge 540 kind of scent profile, but this is sweeter. It's creamier. It doesn't have that medicinal smell to it. I just love it. It smells amazing. My husband loves it too, and it's funny, when I did wear this, he smelled it as soon as right after I sprayed it, he smelled it, and he was like, what did you just spray? And I was like, hello, I just sprayed Ariana Grande Cloud. And he was like, I thought so. So anyways, yeah, Ariana Grande Cloud Intense. My husband loves that one. I love it. It's such a beautiful fragrance, and for $65 for a huge bottle, I think it's really affordable, especially because it performs really well. Okay, next is this one here. This was just sent over to me from this little house called Portrayer. This is, I think, the first and only fragrance that she's got right now, but this is such a beautiful fragrance. Like, I've worn this a couple times now, and this one is hard for me to put into words, like how much I love this and how kind of obsessed I am with it. I'm obsessed with this in the same way that I am obsessed with Lake and Sky 1111. It's the same kind of beautiful, fresh, clean, like your skin but better kind of fragrance. And this one lasts absolutely forever. So I wore this one yesterday. I took a shower, I sprayed it on. I way oversprayed when I got out of the shower, and I could smell this for the rest of the day. And it lasts on clothing so well. Like, it stays on clothing forever, probably until you wash it. While I was sleeping, my daughter kept getting whiffs of me, and I don't know how many times she told me, Mom, you smell so good. Mom, you smell so good. And this is what I was wearing. So it's just such a beautiful fragrance. It is I would say it's like a molecule style fragrance, but it's more, it performs better than a molecule perfume, and it's a little bit more, I don't know, it's got more oomph than a typical molecule perfume would. It's beautiful, and it's hard for me to explain this one. It does have Ambrette in it, which I am crazy for Ambrette. It's one of my favorite molecules. I just think it smells beautiful. It tends to add like a cozy, kind of fuzzy feel to something. This is so good. So anyways, just a beauty of a fragrance. This one's going to live on my desk for a while because I have a feeling I'm going to be using it a lot. So anyways, that is called To Portray from Portraer. Such a beauty. Okay, this next one, this is one I pulled out for my Valentine's Day video, and I could not put this away until I wore it. This is Zara Violet Blossom, and this is so good. Oh my gosh, this reminds me, and somebody said that it doesn't remind, I don't know, somebody said it doesn't smell anything like what I'm about to say to you to them, which is fine, but it does to me. It smells, and not only that, they might have a different formulation than I do. This has been reformulated, but my version of Violet Blossom smells like a mashup of Dior Poison Girl, the Eau de Parfum formulation, and Hypnotic Poison. I mean, it smells like a perfect mashup of the two. It's beautiful. It's sweet and thick smelling and rich and syrupy. It smells like it's got some almond in it, but it doesn't. It's only got like 3 notes. It's got tonka bean, cherry blossom, and something else. But I love this. The only thing with this one is it does not last long at all. I think I can maybe get 2 to 3 hours out of this before I have to reapply, but I don't mind. It's such a stunner of a fragrance. I have been told that this has been reformulated, so I don't know that I can get this formulation anymore. So I'm going to start rationing my bottle, unfortunately. So anyways, that is Zara Violet Blossom, one of my faves. Oh yes, I should have talked about this when I talked about Mercedes-Benz Club Black, because I did layer it over my Choco Musk perfume oil. This was such a stunning combination. This adds just a little bit of creaminess, or a little bit more creaminess, I should say, to this really sweet woody vanilla. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful combination. I love it. I'm obsessed with Choco Musk. It's like a gorgeous chocolate vanilla ice cream scent. It's so good. So anyways, yeah, I did layer the Mercedes-Benz Club Black over that. Okay, I was in a vanilla mood this week too. I pulled this one when I showed it in my collection video, because I realized it's been a long time since I've worn this fragrance. This is Pascal Morabito Purple Ruby. This one gets compared to Lancôme La Nuit Trésor a lot. They're definitely similar. This one is not as intense. It doesn't have as much rose in it. It's just not as like strong, or it definitely doesn't have that pencil shaving cedar quality to it that the Lancôme does. This one is definitely more of like a light praline scent. It's really beautiful. I do love this. This one doesn't last very long though. I even layered this over some lotion, and it still didn't last very long. But I think I got maybe 4 hours out of it, so which is completely acceptable to me these days. So yeah, I was happy, and I just reapplied it when I needed to. It was no big deal. So anyways, that is Pascal Morabito Purple Ruby. I needed to give that one some love. Okay, next we have got this guy. This is called Cristallo di Rocca from Omnia Profumi, which is a niche brand. And this is another one I layered over my Choco Musk. This Choco Musk, again, is kind of like it's like a super sweet, creamy chocolate vanilla fragrance. And the Omnia Profumi, or Cristallo di Rocca, this is a really spicy, slightly boozy fragrance, mostly spices though. It's got a booze note in it. I can't remember what booze. I want to say maybe rum. Yeah, it's got some kind of a booze in it though. Rum or something, and a ton of spices. It's quite dry. It's not sweet at all. So layered over Choco Musk, it was beautiful. It just basically added some sweetness and some creaminess to the pretty heavy spice and booze note. Really beautiful combination. So yeah, I will definitely be wearing that little combo again. Okay, next, I pulled this one out when I was doing my collection video as well, and I realized I need to give this some love. It's one of my favorite bedtime scents, and that's exactly what I did. I pulled it out and I wore it to bed. This is La Mia Perla from La Perla, and I do have a tester bottle. I just realized that. So yeah, I'm happy I have a tester bottle, but sadly my tester bottle doesn't last any longer than I would imagine a normal bottle, because it doesn't last long at all. Which is why I wear this one to bed mostly. This is a very beautiful, light, powdery, I think it's got some almond in it, or heliotrope, one of those. It's like a light, powdery, super cozy fragrance, but it lasts all of maybe an hour on my skin, which is why usually with this one I'll spray it on like crazy before I go to bed, and I'll enjoy how it smells for maybe 30 minutes before I'm about to fall asleep, and then once I wake up it's completely gone. So it's just like a perfect bedtime fragrance. I do wish it lasted longer though, because I would love to be able to smell like this all day. That would be amazing. But yeah, unfortunately you won't get that with this one. So anyways, that is La Mia Perla. And then last but not least, I was in a vanilla mood. Oh yes. I do just want to show you guys. I picked this up off of Mercari. This is an older bottle of warm vanilla sugar. It's in perfect condition. Yeah, you guys can see, if you remember when Bath and Body Works bottles used to be like this. This definitely is still not the first formulation. The first formulation is, oh my gosh, yeah, it's not the first formulation. This is definitely, it's still not as good as that first formulation, but it's way, way better than what you can get now. It's so much closer to what it used to be. So yeah, this is what I've been crazy layering everything over. This is what I layered Club Black over. This is what I layered the Purple Ruby over. I layered this over this. I've been using this like crazy. And then I went ahead and layered this. This is my Warm Vanilla Sugar perfume spray from Bath & Body Works. I layered it over this to see if it would help. It did not. This is, I love this fragrance. It just does not last at all. And it just really doesn't smell like what it used to smell like at all. But yeah, I did layer it over the older lotion, and I enjoyed it for the little bit of time that I could. Even this lotion, it doesn't last. It's not like it used to be back in the late 90s when this first came out. But it does last a lot longer than the new version. I do have the body cream in the tube. Like, I've got that in the new version. And it's like a completely different fragrance now. It doesn't even smell like this at all anymore. Like, not even close. The new formulation just smells like, I don't know, like a light vanilla. Like a light, bland, plain old vanilla. It doesn't have that warmth that this used to have. So yeah, I was very happy to have found this on Mercari for like $8. I've been layering it and wearing this like crazy, and it is such a beautiful, cozy fragrance. So yeah, anyways guys, those are all of the fragrances that I wore this past week. I do hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.